Greetings, good people. Yes, I'm back again. Now that we have the new update, the Alpha 21, I'd start doing an Alpha 21 Let's Play vanilla stream, not using any mods. I know there's already mods starting to come out, but no, I'm not using any mods, just playing the game vanilla. So you can get to see what it is as it is. I have had a little bit of a knockabout for a couple of hours in the game, partly just to test that it worked okay. Because even though they said they'd give us Alpha 21 on the 12th, the release date of the 12th, it's not actually Alpha 21, it's experimental branch Alpha 21. So in other words, it's not a proper full release yet. It's still experimental, which means things possibly might change and get updated. Any bugs they find or whatever could require an update. Plus, possibly that would mean that any world you've been playing on might have to start again. So I've tried, cleared this out a bit. I've got my ones that I had been doing. That's just my creative world that I use for testing things, experimenting with things and whatever. And I deleted the little test run that I did because I wasn't doing very well anyway. I died 3 times. I died of starvation once, which was funny. But yeah, it's more of a possibility now for you to die of starvation. So there you go. Yeah, I thought I'd start again. I'll do like I did in the episode 1 of the previous series I did for the Alpha 20 series. I'll show you the setting up of the game world that I'm going to play with. So you can see how I've got things set in case you want to do it differently or do it the same or whatever. Okay, what should we call it? Well, it's going to be Alpha 21 something. Yeah, whatever. Alpha 21 something. I do want to create a new world. I don't want to use the standard one. And I cannot remember the name of other maps that I've been using, and they're Alpha 20 anyway, so as far as I know, none of them will work. And it hasn't kept the one I've made for my test game. Oh, no worries, it means I can make a new one. No. There, thank you. I don't want to do a massive game world because it's only me playing in it. What kind of seed shall I use? How's about just Alpha 21? I can't use that because it clashes with the title. Okay. Okay then, there you go. Alpha Doodang. I really don't care. It can be called whatever. We're not going public. Just doing a game for myself. I'm going to leave the majority of the settings on default, but I am going to turn it up 1 notch just to Nomad. Just so I can get more of an experience of I did this with the test game as well. I think the adventurous setting might be just a bit too easy. I at least want a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to leave all of these the same as they are by default. Persistent profiles on, yeah. And the only thing on here I'm going to change is that. Because as I've said before in the other series, I've been playing these kind of games for so many years. I'm just bored of the gameplay element of you have to go and find your corpse. It's just one of those annoying things within games that just, yeah, okay. And I'm going to increase the claim size and reduce any dead zone, so that just in case I want to try building multiple land claim environments or something, I've got the biggest zoning for that claim, and I can put it as close up to other POIs as I want because there's no dead zone. But nothing else needs changing. So apart from the drop on death and the difficulty level, everything's staying as default. Right, we'll have to wait for the game world generation for this. So it might take a minute or 2 or 3. My system's not too bad at doing this kind of thing, but it still takes a few minutes. All the random world generation. I'll try and do the first couple of days. I've done them in separate day formats, the same as I've done before. I'll do one day at a time for a recording and no editing, and carrying on from each time I save it and start again from the next day. I think it's more honest for the viewer then, because you're not missing out on anything, even the boring bits, like having to travel distance. That was part of what got me killed repeatedly in my first run through. I spawned 2.3 kilometres away from the trader that they send you to at the end of the introduction tutorial quest. So in the process of trying to travel that distance, I got chomped by zombies twice, and in the end I eventually got to the trader, and I couldn't find enough food, I couldn't buy enough food, so I died of starvation. Which was like, yeah, it makes a change rather than being eaten by zombies. But I did get to see a little bit of the changes. Obviously there's quite a lot that's been done. I think that's one of the things that I like the most about this new alpha. There's a lot of little changes that just make the environment more immersive and the gameplay flows a bit better. Just simple things like loot containers disappear once you've emptied them. So in that sense, where I know a lot of people do the same kind of thing, I'd always end up going and researching an empty bird's nest because I'm not sure if I've checked it or not. Now the bird nests disappear as soon as you've looted them. There's been a lot of graphical updates on the POIs and the general environment. The graphics are a lot more atmospheric, and the weather system and the lighting is a lot better. I'm hoping that before they get to the next alpha, they'll do another update or another pass, as they say, on the zombie skins, the zombie graphics. I think now, well, I felt anyway, that now you can sort of see the lacking in the zombie detail compared to the environment, because the environment has been improved so much. So anyway, day 1, start with my initial quests. I've got a little POI right next to me, which isn't necessarily a good thing. I'll try and keep some distance from it for now. I don't want to wake up any sleepers. I'll do all these intro quests first. As you can see now, up on the top right, you get the quest details. What we're doing first, bedroll, yeah. And is it then place bedroll, yeah. Let's just put it up over here on this little rise. That'll do. Alright, stone axe. Get a few more fibres. Get some stones. I noticed as well they changed the default control settings on this as well. So that when I first started it up, the movement controls were so over the top. It was so fast, it was just uncontrollable. So I had to check through the control settings and turn them all down a bit. Right. Now we've got our stone axe. Fibre plants. I won't use my axe for this, I'll just do it with my fist. I'm going to want more than just pants, but I think the quest now only asks you to make the leggings, the pants. Yeah, wear them straight away. What's the next one? Wooden club. Yeah, probably worth me making that sooner rather than later. Okay, let's just punch a tree like it's the good old days in Minecraft. This seems to be slower. I seem to remember you used to get a chunk of wood for each hit before, so maybe they reduced that a bit, I don't know. Wooden club, please. Okay, let's sort inventory out a bit. I don't need that anymore. That was the note that you've given from the Duke that gives you the introduction quest. Right, now we've got a weapon. Now we want a bow and arrow. So I want more wood and some feathers. Might as well just carry on getting the wood from the tree. Now I've got my axe. Right, and there was a nest just up here, I think. I'll collect stones as well while I'm going along, because even though it only asks you to make one arrow, obviously one arrow ain't going to do you much good. So you're going to want to make a few, really, just to make sure you got a bit of ammunition. Right, how many can I make? 3? Yeah, make 3 for now. I'll have to get some more feathers and make... No, I can't shoot arrows with an egg. I'll just load it up for now so it's ready to go. Right. Making a construction block, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go and grab some more wood then. Make one. What used to be called a wooden frame or a frame is now just called a building block. Let's put it back by my sleeping bag. Although I'll probably pick up my whatever, just stick it here. I'm going to need more. I've got enough wood to upgrade it. I thought ahead. And yeah, I ain't got enough stones to make the campfire. We've not got a rock closer. I'm going to want more than just that amount of stone, so that I can make some more arrows. So let's get a bit more stone. I'll need some for repairing these tools as well. Okay, that'll do. Are there any other nests around? I haven't spotted one yet. The nests do seem to be more abundant though, and the drop rate for eggs seems to have been pushed up a bit. Okay, whatever. Build the other quest items. Fireplace. Fireplace done. Right, our travel to trader. Right, now this time it's only 1.1 kilometres away. That's certainly not as bad as what I got before. Right, I'm going to take my bedroll with me, because I will be needing it. Hopefully I won't be taking that long to get there that it ends up as night time. Need more feathers so I can make a few more arrows. I'm going to avoid that POI for now. I think I would rather as well make myself a spear rather than the club. I think I'll be able to make a spear straight away, can't I? Yeah. What am I missing then? Oh, wood. Oh, okay. I'll stop and gather a bit more wood en route. Yeah, in my test run, I tried using the club, the fists. I made a pipe machine gun at one point, and I had to go with that. But really, from the start, it seems the spear is the best option. It has a very good reach, and it's not a heavy cost on your stamina. And I've, just from general encounters with the zombies, I found that I was getting either infected or some kind of injury, like abrasion or sprained arm and stuff like that. I was getting that nearly every zombie I fought. Whereas with the spear, obviously you can keep them at a distance, which is a massive advantage to start off with, yeah. Let's just shuffle them all along a bit. I will keep the club for now. In case, like, if this wears down while I'm in the midst of a fight, then I can just swap to another weapon. And let's use up all those feathers. It's still not going to give me a lot. So I want some more nests on. Oh, there you go, thank you. One feather. No, I need more than that, please. I want to at least have a little stack of arrows. Wow, that's a good find straight away. Yeah, glue seems to be a lot more important in the early game. The pipe weapons all follow the same recipe. So whether you want to make a machine gun or a rifle or a pistol or a shotgun, they all use the same recipe, and they need I think it's 2 glue. So unless you're lucky and find something in loot in terms of a firearm, then if you need, like I ended up with, I needed to make a firearm to try and survive. And the pipe weapons are fairly quick to get to in terms of a recipe. It's just glue. Glue seemed to be the sticking point. I ended up looting loads of trash boxes and trash bags and stuff like that, just looking for glue. Okay, let's have a first go. Oh mate, I need to stab you in the head. That's it. Oh, that was a bit of a delayed spin then. What you doing? Oh, no. You swing, you miss. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too great. Oh, I haven't spent my skill points yet. That's probably why. Let's start off straight away. I'm only going to put 1 in spear for now, because I'm hoping I'll get into some better weapons soon enough. I'm definitely going to take Iron Gut, because of the way they've changed the food and drink element. It seems that drops really quickly. Like I said, I starved to death in my original test run, and I will do Master Chef, even though you don't get any recipes from doing it. It supposedly increases the loot chance for finding the books. And food and drinks, in the early game anyway, food and drink seems a top priority. the way they changed it, I think, it's just my opinion, but I think it's just cheese. By removing the glass jars, so you can't just gather water from a river or a lake, and putting in these dew collectors, which don't even collect water when it's raining. You know, they just collect dew at a slow pace, which means it forces a restriction on your development while you're waiting for the water to gather. It's a really cheesy and unrealistic way of just putting more pressure on the player right at the start of the game. And it is only at the start of the game, because it's not that expensive or difficult to get to the dew collector. You need, I think it was something like 1,500 coins to buy you have to buy a water filter from the trader, which again is just another way of locking the development away from the player. You know, you have to spend 1,500 coins, and you have to find a few of the books, the new magazine books. In your head, mate. Try and get headshots if I can, because I know you're a bit harder than the regular zombies. Oh, there you go. You ain't hard anymore. Had some of the new graphics as well, with the decapitations and dismiss. Oh, 4 glue, nice. So before I even get to the trader, I've got enough glue to make 3 pipe weapons. That's good. Let's see what ammunition we find first, because I will base what I make on what ammunition I've got available to me. I'm trying to be just a bit random on what I'm picking up. I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to just spend all my time looting. Ooh, I thought he'd gone into rage mode then. That seems to happen a lot more often as well now. They seem to go into rage mode really quick. Yeah, that'll do. That's about 30 arrows. No, go away. I just want to get to the trader now. I'll stop for birds' nests and any loot containers. But I'll try and keep moving. It looks like it might be the edge of a town here. Or is it just another countryside POI? Oh, it's Journey's End. Okay, yeah. Let's not go there then. We don't want the journey ending yet. That used to be quite a difficult POI, so I'm guessing it still is in the new system, where they give you the little skulls that show you what level difficulty the POI is. Yeah, I'll avoid fighting for now. That saves me picking up stones. Considering I'm such a bad shot with the bow and arrow, I would rather have plenty of supplies so I can make lots more arrows. Oh yeah, a little town, is it? I saw this on some of the streamers that I watched who were doing the new update over that streaming weekend, blah, you know, the sales pitch. And on their world, some of the towns seemed to be only half filled out, like there was a load of empty plots. So you get one house in the middle of like 4 empty plots. So I don't know if that's something that's like glitching out on the world development, world generation. But this one seems to be filled out alright, so maybe they patched that since the original release, because this is version 3.13, so I think that's slightly different to what it was when they first put it out to all the streamer people. Yeah. I'll just collect whatever for now. Hopefully I can find somewhere to camp out in, and I'll build some storage boxes and just do my usual of start collecting everything, because at some point it's going to get used. See, graphics like this, these kind of graphics update have made the game a lot more interesting, because now it's not just one or two standard models for the cars, and the background detail is a bit more fleshed out and interesting. Alright, who we got? Oh, crawler. I was going to say, I can't see anyone. I could hear him, I couldn't see him. I think this is Trader Gen. Yeah. Yeah, cool. That's a good find. Right on the edge of town. Good. Yeah. Welcome to the new trader compound. So, I mean, just the update they've done on this is great. It's brilliant. The level of detail. And it makes it a bit more realistic that, somebody's got themselves set up in this kind of manner. Alright, let's just get the quest finished. Oh, you're not even going to say anything, you're just going to wave your hand in my face. Oh, okay. Let's just have a quick look what you got. It's not like I've got anything to sell yet, but just curious to see what you've got in stock. These are the new magazines. These are what you need really to build your skills up to the point that you can make stuff, make weapons, etc. That's the water filter. You need those to build the dew collector. So one of the first targets is to get the 1500 dukes, the 1500 coins, so I can build my first dew collector. She's got water and food in stock until day 4. Okay. Well, that's better than the last time I played through. You got some mods. Hang on. Did I miss a page? No, I scrolled a bit too quick. Generator. I'm not going to get anywhere near electrical unless I find lots of the electrical books. Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Well, okay then.
Right. The other thing I noticed about the game, from watching streamers, is that one of the best ways to progress.
I need some.
Oh, a passing gas store, yeah.
Thanks, son. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
One of the best ways to progress in the game seems to be just stick with the trader. Just do as many trade missions as you can, because it seems to be the quickest and easiest way to not only level up your experience but to get the magazines. There's water in, oh, they change every day. Right, the trader changes once every 3-4 days, I think, the restock. 3 days, whatever. But the machines change every day. I've got 0 money to start with. You've not got a lot in there. Oh yeah, the candies as well have tripled in price. Makes them a little bit more restrictive in how often you use them. Hey, some free magazines. What we get? Bow crafting. I might do. Handgun. Rifle. Cool. Right, okay. It seems to be overcast outside, so it's gone a bit dark. Let's get my torch out so I can see where the loot boxes are. More books. Oh, that's a proper OG book. What was it? Spears degrade slower. Cool. That will actually be very beneficial if I'm going to be using spears to start off with.
If you're feeling under the weather, I've got just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, I bet you have, love. Problem is, you want too much money for it. Can you play the piano? No. Give me water. Oh well. That's at least sort of water. You can drink from bodies of water. I think you have to have an empty hand. But you run the risk of getting dysentery. Nothing in the portaloos. I'll try and go through this as quick as I can. Lockpicks. I didn't see many of them either. I don't think I found any when I was doing my little test run. And when I've been watching other people play the game, I haven't seen people find many of them. So they seem to be a little bit... Oh, a cooking pot, excellent. They seem to be a little bit rarer than they used to be. Some corn. Cornmeal crap. Give me a coffee. Whey, thank you. The game's been nice to me at the moment. It's got me a bit worried. Yeah. Don't forget the new rubbish bin. Notice that the rubbish disappears once you've looted it. So that just adds a little layer of immersion. I mean, obviously it's sort of what's the word for it? Quality of life gameplay. You know, the fact that there's a visual difference, so you know you've already searched it, so you don't keep coming back to it to recheck it. Some armour. I know it's crappy cloth armour, but it's still armour. Oh, books in the loo. I'll read them in a moment. Oh, look, that bath's so dirty. She can't have had a bath for years. How does she manage to look so clean if her bath looks like that? Some more pea water. Bits and bobs. Oh, come on. Trader Jen, and she's just got cloth in a medicine cabinet. Yeah, I like all the new pictures as well. Again, it just adds a bit more variance to the environment. So if you're a long time player, you know, it just makes the game look a bit more interesting again. Is that a bag I spy? It is indeed. Give me a weapon. Okay, a book, it's good. All books are good now. What we got? Medical journal. Cool. Harvesting tools. I'm guessing that means things like the stone axe. Shotgun. I'm not too keen on the pipe shotgun, but... Right, now I can do grilled corn and baked potato. Right, that sounds fantastic. Compared to wearing actual armour. Some running shoes. They don't give you any kind of bonus, do they? No, they're not the track shoes that had the bonus on them. It does have a paint in it though. That would be... no, actually I think I'll put the paint on the spear. Use that bit of cloth I found. I know it's not much in the way of armour, but it's something. Same as that. That'll at least help me resist the temperature changes a bit. I could do with a nice shirt to wear. Let's stick the whatever colour it is, it's purple. Okay. Got a nice purple pokey stick. Are they worth anything? 40. Oh, that's 50. That's not too bad, really. And I haven't even finished searching the compound yet. Got some lockpicks. A little bit of water, pumpkins. I don't think I can cook anything with them for quite a while. I'll look at the recipes and stuff once I've finished grabbing her booty. If there is any more booty to be grabbed. How big is your booty? Is there more to it? Right. Is it just because you're wearing baggy clothes? Rubbish bin booty. Could sell the headlamp. It'd be worth a few bits of coins. Oh, can't get in that one. Put the torch away while I'm outside in the daylight. I wondered if these might be the new concrete blocks. I don't know, they look like they might be. Have a look in your wambulance. Some steroids might prove useful. Is there anything on the picnic table? No. I'm sure there must be a few more bits and bobs dotted around, so... Oh, it's just a light. I think this is going to be the teleport option. You'll probably either have to get a certain level with the trader, or maybe there'll be a monetary cost. And I think you call in a helicopter and it just transports you to the next one. You might have to find each trader first to sort of open up the network. But that seems, you know, it looks like that's what they're planning to do, because the way they got all this set up. Yeah. I think I could, I can. Right, come a bit. Right, that's it. Stick your head through. In that amazing non-physics fashion. Oh. What killed him? He hit the door once and just dropped down dead. I mean, look at him. He don't look happy at all. He like come and knock the door and just drop down dead. I wonder if that's something to do with like the trader zone. Oh, whatever. Okay, keep searching. Loot is good. Oh, a repair kit and a tier 2 axe. Oh, get rid of that one. Now we've got a nice tier 2 one. Anything else I could... I suppose get rid of the seeds, don't need them. Let's make those extra feathers into a few more arrows. How's my food and drink doing? Not too bad. I won't use any of my food and drink items just yet. It's empty. Can't pick up the chair. These tents seem to be just decoration. Usual trader protection. Oh, tier 2 shovel. I'm sure we will need that. I couldn't see it for a minute. If I take up any buried treasure quests. Oh, the goo actually slows you down there. Ah. Oh, right. I have to remember that. I wonder if it slows the zombies down as well then. This is not exactly good loot, it's just loads and loads of little bits and pieces. Oh, is this a bookshelf? Yeah. Cool, more books. What do we get? We got sledgehammer skill. Oh. Pointy spears, yes, definitely want that. Let's fill that hole in. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. No, sorry, not open to the likes of you. No shoes, no tie. No, you can't come in the club, mate. Workstations. And a bit of food, nice. Green bags. Okay. Oh, some money I can sell her. The animal and the chrysanthemums will be useful for making red tea when I've got the recipe available anyway. Fuel, I don't exactly need fuel, but okay. And what's that one? Workstation, yeah. There you go, see, now I can make the dew collector. All I need is the coins to buy the water filter. Might run out of space in a minute. And all of that, that's useful for selling. Oh, some more glue. Another workstation book, yeah, that's useful. And more cloth, okay. That seems to be all of it, unless I might have missed a bit of trash somewhere. I think that's got the majority of it. Oh, can't go in that way. That must be her private boudoir. That's where she entertains the high-paying customers. Ah. Right, what we are at 7 p.m. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rush to find somewhere to camp out in.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Yeah, kiss my nipples. Right, okay, get rid of that. Oh, look, I got 18 coins. That and that. You know, well, that's not too bad. Yeah, get rid of them. I think I want to keep hold of the rest of the stuff, even though it seems like just general junk. One paper. Right, yeah, that's okay. What did I end up with? 204. Is that going to be enough to buy any of your food or drink? What you got? I could buy one water. Considering I've got a cooking pot and I've got 2 dirty water and a coffee, I think I'll just keep that money and not.
I just knew you'd find something you'd like.
I didn't buy anything, no. Crazy fool. I'd rather get my own campfire set up and boil water than pay for it just now. As I said, I want to get that 1500 dukes so that I can get the water filter so that we can have the dew collector set up as soon as possible. I haven't exactly got much in the way of food though. That will be somewhat better. Because we're getting, let's see how quickly the food's dropped. Right, let's have a quick look. Yeah, that's not too far away. Maybe if I could clear that out now, I could camp out in that POI and put my bedroll down, which will prevent any spawning. was thinking one of the, like these two that are right next to the trader, but passing gas, depends which passing gas it is as to whether it's going to have a head. Snake! It's a snake! Have I got any bones? Yes, I have. Alright, give me a knife quick, and we will have some snake for tea tonight. What do you get from there? Is it 5? Oh, 10 meat off a snake now. Oh, that's better. As far as I remember, it was only ever 5. There it is. The scamdemic. Right, now I'm heavily overladen. This is a tier 2 POI. Let's check their mailboxes on the way through. Yeah, I'll see you, mate. I'll be with you in a second. Paper. Good for wiping me bum, I suppose. Oh. Can't move very quick with all this shit I'm carrying. Oh. Look, see, straight away infected. This is the kind of experience I was getting with me first try through. Oh, good, a couple of books. We got food and handgun skill. Right, now I can make a pipe pistol quality 2. Well, for that I'd want some, that's a tier 2 as well. I'd want some 9mm. Oh, that one's quite a decent size. Yeah, I could turn that into a base. Hopefully there's not too many zombies in here. But I think the first thing I'm going to have to do quick is get a little chest. I have a little chest. It is only a tiny chest. Let's stick that here. Dump off a load of this stuff that is of no use to me just at the moment. Yeah, hopefully I'll find a bit more inside. Oh, no, I want that. Going to be wearing that in a sec, and I think I might keep hold of that in case I get any lacerations. I'll keep hold of the repair kits as well, and the sleeping bag so that I can put it down as soon as I can. As soon as possible. Right. I suppose I should have repaired you first, but never mind. Leave that in there. I suppose really I ought to have this on me hotbar ready. So I'm sure I'm going to get more injuries. Right, entrance round the back. Entrance round the back. No, actually leave it there. Don't need to pick it up just yet. I need to get inside in the next couple of minutes because it's going to be dark. It's going to be night time. They're going to be moving quicker. Oh, let me know. She was a dancer. Right. No time for delay. Got no time for subtlety. Oh, I missed the door. Excuse me, mate. Let me just close the door behind you. So I can get me stamina back while your friends are playing with that door. I might end up having to drink that coffee to keep my stamina up for this. Yeah, I think I will sacrifice the first coffee I found. Make sure I keep my stamina up for these encounters. Get this cleared out quick, and then I can put my bedroll down somewhere. Yeah, wake up, I'm here. Oh, this is the one with the little underground bunker, isn't it? Yeah. Hopefully there's no biker in here. I often find a biker in that subterranean part. Whoa, they're trying to land on me head. Can I close it? Oh, I can close that door. Even though it's only a glass door. Let's see what he does to it. What? What are you doing, mate? Oh, no, didn't last long. Ah. Oh, quick, get off his head. And it's night time. Darn it. Gotta use me one bandage. Oh, not good. And I didn't keep any cloth on me. Oh well, alright. Let's give you a quick repair. I wonder how it'd work if I put my bedroll in here but didn't finish the quest. I wonder if that's even possible. Can you put a bedroll down? Where is he? I see your red dot. Where are you? And I can hear you. Ah. Oh, that's better. Can't see much out here though. Darkness is at feral speed. But I'm bleeding again and I've got no bandage. Great. Right, quickly start searching anything for cloth. Oh, come on. No cloth. Darn it. And I can't tell if the bashing is coming from in the POI or outside. I wonder where I'd spawn to if I died now. I have some cloth, thank you. Considering I've already used my medical bandage, just have to make normal ones. It's another, they're identical, yeah, okay, scrap that then. Right. Do I carry on trying to do it during the night time with 30 health and infected? I'm going to have to eat that now just to try and build my strength up a little bit, because you notice you get a bit of a healing effect when you've eaten, just to get back a few hit points. I left it in that chest, didn't I? Yeah, I was going to say I thought I had some other food as well, but I left it in the chest. And I've got no anti-infection stuff. I didn't stop to look for honey on the way here. I ran past several tree stumps. Oh, that's good, some yucca juice. And no, it's beer, isn't it? Oh, I thought For a moment I thought I'd found some honey. Although why honey would be in a drinks cabinet, I don't know. Oh, a Mega Crush. I thought I might as well search this lot now, considering it's night time now anyway, so, you know, I'm already in the shit, as it were. So I might as well check what's useful to me. And wake everybody up outside. Gonna need lots of polymer for making the dew collector. Oh, a bandage. More glue. And just the crate up there then, I think. Actually, considering I'm in here anyway, can I get you? Blooming concussion as well. Stick your head up, mate. Oh, just hitting there. Ah, that's got you. Right in the face. Oh, missed. Ah. Ah, yeah. Let my stamina come back a bit while he's getting up. Oh. I'm glad these doors are quite resilient. Alright, let's see if we can just lose the others for now. I bet that Jen's got some honey for sale. More than likely. The fact that it's Trader Jen, she's usually got medical stuff. But I might end up at over 5% before she's open again. And that's if I've got enough money to buy the honey as well, of course. Yeah. Let's get unencumbered. Dump you. He doesn't seem to want to go away. Let's see if I can do the same with him through the door. Wait till he gets up when my stamina regains. I'm just using normal attacks for this. Right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit quietly until morning. Or quietish. Because I know doing this makes noise. More blooming paper. Oh, good, some actual books. Anything on top? I suppose I could try and get up to that box. You never know, there might be some good healing stuff in there. Oh, they put that TV there to block you from jumping up, I wonder. Because that was how you used to do it. Jump up there and onto the shelf and then across there. Oh, let's have a look at these first. Sneak attack better? Yeah, that's alright. Come on, give me the good one. Puffer coats, oh well. I wanted the double pocket mods. Harvesting tools. Oh, I can now make a stone tool level 2. Robotics. No, I'll dump you as well. Like I did with the other one. Oh, right, the TV's there actually to make it a little bit easier. I seem to remember there's a hidden one here as well. There used to be, I think, behind that wall, that fan. Come on. It's a passing gas box, so I doubt it's going to have any medical stuff in it. So it means I'm going to be more than 5% infected before the morning. Oh well. I just have to do what we can to get rid of that infection as soon as I can. Oh, I didn't want to drop off. I was hoping to hide in that corner up there. Instead, I'll come over here. I could hear them gurgling out there, but yeah, definitely gurgling out there. Not a very good start so far. Well, I suppose it's not that bad. Got me basic weapons. Did I get a level? No. So I'm still level 1. Get rid of that flashy thing. You need to have a mark all as red for these things so you don't have to have that icon flashing all the time. I mean, there is some slight differences that you might want to know about if you want to read through all the stuff. But unless I get really stuck, I'd rather just figure it out as I'm going along, rather than reading all their help files. Anything I can get rid of for now. I'd rather keep the nails if I can, so I can make boxes as soon as I've got somewhere to set up in. No, not really. There's definitely somebody just next door by the sounds of it. We've just gone over the hour. I'm going to allow this to run up till the 4 AM before I save it to start the next day. In the next episode, I'll try and record them back to back if I've got the time. And we've gone past the 5% on the infection, so I need at least 2 honeys or 1 herbal antibiotic. And of course, if I'm expecting to buy it off Jen, I've got to have enough money to be able to afford to buy it. If I can survive long enough to complete the quest with 47 health. You probably saw when I started the video, I did not set it to Iron Man. So it's not a one life game. So if I die, I will just respawn. I'm not sure where it's going to respawn me, considering I don't have a bedroll down. Let's try that experiment, and while we're sat here waiting, it means I can get rid of that encumbrance. Will it let me put a bedroll down in an active quest POI? Hopefully it doesn't break the quest. It does not. Right, cool. At least that means I have a spawn point. Not exactly the greatest spawn point, but you know. It's just so tempting to go around that corner and start looking around, because I know there's not much else in that little courtyard except the entrance into the underground section, and there's only 1 room and a bathroom down there, so potentially it won't take me too long to clear it, as long as the zombies don't kill me, of course. We are now hungry, but the food is outside in the chest, and I do not want to go outside at the moment. There's not a lot I can do about it. There might be food in that underground section. If anything, I think it makes a good cliffhanger. I'll let it run. It's going to be another, minute or two? It's about 2 minutes, isn't it? 2.5 minutes per hour. So I'm just going to wait. I'll let the clock get to the 4 a.m. and the dawn, and then I'll save this episode and carry on in the next one. So if you want to see if I survived or not, you'll have to tune in to the next day's episode. I'm hungry, I'm concussed, I got more than 5% infection, and I got 50 health. I'm half health. No medical bandages, no other medical stuff, no medikits or anything. I got some needle and thread which can do lacerations, but doesn't do jack shit for concussion. Actually, while I'm sat here, even though hopefully I'll find something to replace it pretty quick, I might as well at least give myself some coverings and not be running around flashing my nipples at all the zombies. Yeah, I might as well do the hands as well. Yeah, there's somebody wandering around just next door to me. Is that the value of them? 1. Cold and heat resist 1. At least the body's like 2-ish. That's not too bad, and they're okay, I suppose. I'll try and get into heavy armour as quick as I can. I was thinking about trying to do my usual build, but as I said earlier, the spear seems to be way more effective than the club, because it helps you keep distance between you and the zombie, so you don't end up with things like concussion and infection. And these bonuses to the food control definitely seem worth starting right from the beginning, getting in place right from the start. I haven't looked to see whether they've changed anything on here. Is this still level 4? Right, it's now level 3. But you need the medical books. Where is it, that one? Oh, I need to find 5 books before I can make a first aid bandage. Right. Alright, there's the dawn. Hopefully 1 or 2 of them outside will disappear, and I will be back shortly from my point of view, and I'll try and upload them as quick as I can in the next episode. We'll see if we can finish this mission without dying. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I'll catch you again soon. Catches.